Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola from the west side. Hold on, I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. I don't know if it's StreamYard. I don't know if it's fix some stuff. So I don't know if it's StreamYard, you guys, or if it is in fact my Mac that's tripping. I'm not sure what it is. But some stuff is working and some stuff is not working. But happy Monday. Happy Monday. It is a hot night here in SoCal. And my background is where I wish I was, is at a beach house. And my libation for tonight, because it is so cold, it's so hot, and I am staying hydrated, is my coldest water filled with my vegan water, as Couture Bay calls it. And you can hear, got plenty of ice in there. Right here. Yeah, I can put it right. So it is Monday, y'all. It is Monday, y'all, and I know I'm later than I normally am coming on here. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Hey, what is Steve? Hey, broke as a joke. I know I'm coming on here later than I normally. Normally, I'm on 9:30ish West Coast time, which I know is like after midnight for my folks on the East Coast. So I appreciate anybody who is not in my time zone that tries to hang out with me when I let it for y'all. I appreciate. So it is Monday, and over this weekend, I'll start with the weekend. What's my weekend update? I was relatively offline, other than did upload a spoken word on the Purple Diva Den on Saturday. So if you have not checked that out, please go check it out. It is entitled "Look at Me." It is not a new poem. It's something I wrote quite some time ago. Um, but you know, this is about performing my poetry and you know, putting a voice on it, putting my voice on it. Um, literally. So I did put that up on Saturday, and I am in the process of working on a new coffee talk that will be out. I haven't finished with the voiceover edit to it, so if I finish them tonight, then it will be up by tomorrow. If I finish them tomorrow, then it'll be up by Wednesday. And I'm also working on another one at the same time. I was working on two of these at the same time, and now that I've pushed out one, I'm finishing up the second one, and now I'm starting on another. Upload. Trying to be consistent, y'all. Just trying to be consistent. And shouts out to all the new people who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are helping me on the road to 5K. Right now we are heading towards 3K. I'm excited. I'm excited because people are, watching my content because I'm not on here with the drama. I'm on here with some knowledge. At least I'm trying to give some knowledge, you know. And then, of course, on my other channel, creative, and on here I do some vlogging too. But I like to give knowledge too. So, also over the weekend, I spent some time with my younger sister, who is going to be officially being, kind of between two different states, but mainly in another state, and coming back here like every couple of months. And we went out to see a friend of ours who is also from DC, who is a comedian, and her name is Joncia. And I did post on my community wall. If y'all checked it out, on my community wall over the weekend, I did post a picture of Joncia and her YouTube channel. So I would love it if people go over there and support this sister. She is an up and coming comedian. She is from DC. She is out here in Cali, but she has like about, I think, 1.5 K. But go over there and check her out. You will not be disappointed. She is funny as or hell, however you want to look at it. She's very funny. she's very funny. We've had some other funny comedians out of DC. Because none other than Dave Chappelle, who is also from DC. Tommy Davidson is from DC, and Martin Lawrence is from DC. So we got all these guys. Now we got a female coming out of DC, and she's running up the stuff. So I did a little vlogging over the weekend when we were out, and that's the next vlog that'll be coming out after my coffee talk that will be coming out. So I did do that, so I took some pictures, took some video when we were at the comedy thing, but I'm probably not gonna have the volume in there for much of the stuff. It's probably just gonna be background music, and you guys being able to see the stuff, and maybe me talking over a little bit, but we're not trying to get no type of copyright. So it is just best to not play the volume. Hey, Terry. So I just wanted to say, that, that's the stuff that's kind of the weekend update. And now let's get into the trending topic. So it is seeming like everybody is getting a divorce right now. Um, Last week we were talking about Matthew Knowles, or not Matthew Knowles, Tina Knowles Lawson and Richard Lawson uh, splitting up after being together for 8 years. Then today we find out that Ariana Grande and her husband, who is a real estate developer, I believe, or real estate agent, something, a real estate broker, something in real estate, are splitting up. And I think they've been married maybe a year or two. And then we also find out that Sofia Vergara and Joe are getting a divorce after 8 years. That one is a shocker to me. That's a shocker to me because you know, we don't see what's going on in these celebrities' lives, but it's it's still disheartening to see marriages breaking up. You know, so it seems to be the season for marriages breaking up. Unfortunately, like this, see some relationships, going to marriage instead of relationships coming out of marriage. But marriage is not for everyone, and it's not. People just, they just don't stay married. A lot of people just don't stay married. It's like, I don't know if it's because it's easy to get a divorce. I don't know what it is. Now I am divorced from my son's father, but that was a DV situation. So that's all we're gonna say about it. I am thinking about doing a video and talking about that experience. Because I know some other YouTubers have talked about theirs. That's just a vulnerable thing to do. So I have to just really think about if I want to videotape it or if I want to do it in a live. And I'm probably going to videotape it and post it versus me do it in a live. Yeah. I don't think I can do that one in a live. Yep, don't think so. But, part of the things that I talk about on my channel is, me and my experiences. And that is part of my autism life because, I started the autism journey as part of a married couple. But the majority of this journey with my son, I have been, unmarried, and single mother, even though technically, legally, you can only be single if you've never been married. Legally. Even though they, tell you that they're returning you to single status, but they're really returning you to unmarried status because that's the only thing you need after you have been married before. Anyway, that's just legally. That's what it is. Like, if you ever buy property and you've been married, but now you're not married, you can't go back to being a single person. You would have to buy the property as an unmarried person. Yeah. Like I said, it's one of those legal terms. But anyway, moving on, y'all. And I'm just rambling. Um, they did find that young lady, and I was kind of waiting on that everything to see because some people are thinking that it was a prank. I don't think that that's what it was, and I believe that her boyfriend has come out and said that she was snatched, and yeah, and she's not mentally able to talk about it, and really no one else can tell her story for her, and she's not ready to tell it, and maybe she never will be. I don't know, but she's not, telling it right now. And here's the thing: why are people trying to assume that this is a play because she's back alive? Did it ever occur to any of y'all that maybe the reason that she was found alive and returned so quickly is because we put this all over social media and forced mainstream media to talk about it? Because we did not want another Black young woman or Black woman, period, to go missing and nobody care and nobody look for them. And what I do believe is that child that she said she saw was real. And that she was taken, and thankfully she's back home with her family. And she will recover. That's the most important thing. Why are people trying to make this into a play and then y'all gonna drag this woman? The F is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Because she's not talking right now. If you had been taken, and we don't know what she went through for those days that she was missing. It was only a couple of days, but you can just imagine what happened during that short period of time. And she's probably suffering from PTSD. This is another reason why it is like sometimes, I hate to say this, but sometimes we have to think about our own safety before being a good Samaritan and stop to assist someone. Because sometimes that is something that will endanger us, and it's a play to snatch us. Y'all know all of the stuff that's going on when they're putting the twisty ties on people's car doors and stuff. All of this crazy stuff that is going on. And people are coming up missing every day. And trafficking is still the number one business in the world. And although it's illegal in most countries, there's still slavery going on the black market, mostly of children and young girls, young women and young men, you know, unfortunately, because you have short eyes out there who are just on some other stuff. But it, people are being snatched every day, and it's, doing the lockdown and everything. A lot of people were safe, but now they're not. Now they're not, because people have gone back to business as usual with everything that they could do, and all of that madness is going on. So I'm thankful that she's, been found. And what we gonna say? There's nothing for us to say about what's going on because we don't know what happened, and nobody should be out here assuming. Be thankful that a black person was found and they weren't unalive. That's what we should be doing. But nah, black Twitter, black YouTube, black social media, we automatically assume the worst of the person who is the literal victim. And we drag the victim? Is that what we do? Is that what we as black people do? I'm just saying. We gonna drag the victim. Just drink my water. I know they're not expressed enough on here. Don't lose it. I'm telling you. I don't know what's going on with my computer right now. Opening music, opening mine from their own. Sorry, y'all. Let me keep myself together so that I don't fade into the green screen. So I don't fade into the green screen behind me. Or the that's the thing I like about. That's the one thing I like about on StreamYard is being able to have the green screen behind me, and you see what I want you to see. Even though those of you who have been on my channel for a while, you've seen the background, and I can always see. But tonight things aren't acting real. Ain't acting the way I want them to, so I don't know. I can't change it right now. Let's see if I can change it. Things aren't acting right, so I'm gonna not do that. Water over here. Water there. Yeah. Because I'm hitting the setting and nothing. Yeah, see, nothing. Not a daggone thing. Not a daggone thing is happening. So it's like it's working the way I want it to right now. What you guys saying? I think there's more to the story too. But at this point, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna sit here and drag somebody. I'm gonna wait and what's going on. Just like I didn't say anything immediately when she was found. I'm watching what's going on. But I don't think that this was a play. I think this is something real that happened, and here's the thing that they're talking about in this situation of court, that there was some suspicious activity at her friend. That's where she was found. What's going on at Red Roof Inn? That's my question. What's going on at the Red Roof Inn? I don't know exactly what state the Red Roof Inn, but you know, sounds like some interesting activities. And I believe this was in Georgia. Was it in Georgia? Let me see where. Uh, I think it was in Georgia. No, it was in Alabama. Oh, Alabama. And a couple of people did point out something about this young lady is that she did not look like she was an actual adult. She looked very young for her age. And they may have thought that they were snatching a teenager and not an adult. And the missing, you know, the news media getting out and saying that this was a grown woman might have actually saved her life, you know, from whatever was going to happen. Because my personal is that it, they were trying to get her up out of this country so she would never be found. She's somewhere else. God knows what kind of condition, possibly in bondage. I think there's more to the story. I think we just gotta wait and see what happens, see what else comes out. I don't think that we've heard. I don't. No, I don't think we have. But we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. So, but it was interesting that we got that information. You know, so I'm thankful for that. You know, I wish things would be that easy when we're talking about, you know, children. They go because usually it'll come back. And did y'all hear? Something is in my eye. Oh, yeah, in my eye. Ugh. About the plastic surgeon, I believe that's on TikTok, and she's in the Midwest. I believe she's in Ohio, and um, yeah, she's had her license taken away for negligent patient for doing this, you know, doing procedures and everything on while she's on TikTok, for having a facility where people recovered that was not manned by a medical professional, but was property that she had, and that some of these procedures that should have been done in a clinic of some sort were being done in her office. And maybe they should have been done in a hospital. I don't know. 'Cause, you know, I don't get into the plastic surgery stuff. everything over here is natural, and I'm glad that I never even thought about doing any of that madness. I don't know, sticking something else in my body? No, no, I don't think so. But yeah, it's an and she's blonde hair, blue eyes, and I don't know what she thought. I don't know. Did she think that the medical board was playing? Because apparently they had already suspended her license and now it was taken. Now, of course, she can appeal this, but and then people went to her and she's got, a number of patients with irreversible damage done in regard to when they had a liposuction procedure done, like tearing holes into their stomach because they pushed the instrument too far instead of just under the skin, they pushed it into the stomach because she wasn't doing what she was supposed to be doing. And so these people, these ladies have irreversible damage that they're gonna have to deal with for the rest of their life. This is why I don't even if I needed, to change what my body looks like or whatever, I would exercise. I mean, that's what I did when I gained weight, you know. That's after I had my son many years ago, obviously almost 30 years ago at this point. But when I had my son, I I gained weight and I had to get some of that weight off of me. I had to get some of that weight off of me. I mean, I was in the gym and I was one of those I'm one of those ladies that I was in the gym until I was in my mid 40s. And now, I work out at home and then I walk. Well, it's been hot for the last couple of days, so I haven't been doing my normal walk. But normally I go walking like I used to walk every day, but now I walk a couple of times a week. At least a mile. Yeah. At least a mile. Yeah, see, I might get like I want to get the LASIK surgery, but I don't know. I gotta get first of all, they gotta do they have to touch my eyes, and most of them recommend that you don't do both eyes at the same time. So I have astigmatism in both of my eyes, and the thing is that even if I get the surgery, I would still have to wear glasses for reading eventually because with astigmatism, they they can correct it, but they can't make it so that you won't ever have to wear glasses even for just reading. But I don't know, I might be too old to get it now, but I don't think I am. It's also like I think it's like a few $1,000s to get it done. Might be more than that because it's generally not covered by insurance. It's considered an elective procedure because come on in. Here comes David, y'all. Say hi. They can't see you. Yeah, you gotta come in. You gotta come in closer. There. See. Say hi. All right. Yeah, I'll move so that you can get in there. Turn around, look, 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 see, see, there you go. Say hi. Okay. Okay. All right, yeah, go and take your phone on out of here with your noise. Yeah, take your music on out of here. I don't know what he's playing. Take it on out of here. Yeah, now I don't understand. And see, this is why, this is why I say there are women on here who say they have kids, but you never hear their kids. I, my son isn't even a child, but the only time you don't see him or hear him is if he's not here, you know. But how do you have kids where they never interrupt you if you're on live and you can just be on live for hours on end? I don't understand. Okay, I'm sorry. I just went off on a tangent about something that's just ridiculous. That was just ridiculous. But there are a few people on here who are supposedly mothers, and they're online all the time, and you never accidentally or on purpose hear their kids. Ever. Now they don't come on camera, but damn it, wouldn't you hear kids if there's kids around? Especially if you have little kids. Like my son's a grown man. So that's a whole different situation. But even with that, he wants to come in here and be seen. He comes through. you know. And I know people that like mute it when your kids come in and everything because they're real, because I'm not muting because he's grown. So, and nobody's gonna trigger me talking about my son who's on the autism spectrum because, if that's what you have to talk about, that means you're pretty pathetic. That means you're pretty pathetic. If that's what you come at me with, 'cause he's grown, and regardless of what you say, I do have some guava juice over here. Uh, I'm an excellent mom. And I've sacrificed. Yeah, I sacrificed making way more money so that I can be here for my kids. Facts. But it's part of why we doing multiple streams of income. Now I'm thinking about you guys because I am someone who does work from home. I'm thinking about doing a vlog that'll just be a day in the life of somebody of me as a remote worker. Kind of showing you guys some of the stuff that goes into my day when I'm working. Yeah. So I'm thinking about that. Like maybe putting that in a vlog, I'm thinking about doing it. Of course, because of the nature of what I do, obviously, I would have to, kind of cover up my screen or put it or lock my screen if I record it from the angle where you could possibly see my screen. I would have to make sure that I'm doing it from a different angle. If I'm, filming some when I'm actually working because that'll probably be part of what I'll put into that video. You know, maybe, you know, when I take lunch, you know, what I eat for lunch that day and, just drop a video. That's what I'm thinking about doing. And I'm also, you know, thinking about also, you know, telling you guys about some of the opportunities and things that I do as side hustles, you know, on as some of my multiple streams of income. You guys know that I'm in the process of working on getting my insurance license, you know, which will, for the most part, for now be a side hustle. But obviously, the hope is that because there are all of these other facets of business that I'm going to be moving into, that won't be a side hustle once I, you know, get those securities licenses that I plan on also getting. You know, Series 6, Series 63. Yeah, yeah. So, you know, gotta do some stuff. And I'm also in the process of finally getting this freaking in-home support services for my son. So I may, do a video about what are the things that I'm having to do in order to get the in-home support services. Um, and the things that I'm going, like if I have to get certified, like CPR and things that I might have to do as part of that process, to be his caregiver and be paid for the things that I do as his caregiver. So we're on the road for that. So hopefully that will be in place by September. Hopefully that'll be we pray. I'm waiting for them to tell me that I got his insurance moved over to Kaiser Permanente. Kaiser's not my favorite insurance, but it's the one that his dad has, and he can get it with his Medi-Cal. So, yeah, that part. They take Medi-Cal with Kaiser. So that's what we're going to do now. And once I know that has been approved, then I'll be ready for my appointments. These people, when they come to my house and have to do a visit, to see what I need money for in regards to him. I've already written out a day and said that these are the things that I have to do for him every single day, because he doesn't do any of these things for himself and is not yet capable of taking care of these things, or can do some things but still needs assistance because he can't do it by himself. Okay, so anyway, I'm rambling. Y'all know I'm rambling at this point. And I know that this is later, and I think I'm sleepy. I think I am sleepy tonight, y'all. But I will be back on Wednesday. I promise. And between now and then, let me turn this around. And between now and then, I will be dropping some content. And I'm working on some other stuff. People have talked about it before, but I think it's time to put my money where my mouth is and do those collabs with that I want. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here for tonight. I'll see y'all in these YouTube streets. I'm seeing stuff that's going on. Let y'all know. I'm not commenting on most of that stuff because it's dumb. That's going on between different YouTubers. Let me just say this. When grown women feel that they are limited in where they can and cannot go on a platform where they are a content creator themselves because it might hurt another content creator's feelings or they're gonna fall out. Don't kn- You know, especially if you're not friend. Now, if it's somebody that you really are friends with, that's a whole different situation. But if you're just YouTube friends, and that you just friends, even if the same city, and these two people are in the same city, so now they're going back and forth. It's just ridiculous. Like one's in her 40s, one's in her 50s. Are we doing this? Now, before we get out of here, I will say I will give my thoughts in regards to what's going on with SAG-AFTRA. As someone who is an actor, though I'm not out there on the picket lines because at this point that's not my main source of income, and I'm not actually a member of SAG-AFTRA after yet. We working on it though. We have to have the scenes. We have to book the scenes. But what I will say is what's going on. People are thinking that that the actors you know shouldn't be out here and the writers shouldn't be out here. But what you don't understand is that see, there's a fraction of them that are getting a lot of money. The majority of actors and actresses and writers on the different programs are not getting their just due, especially in light of now streaming things that they did maybe years ago and them not getting the same kind of residuals from streaming because streaming didn't exist when they did the original programming. And so it wasn't written into their residual contract. And so the studios are getting all of their money instead of that money going to the actors, actresses, writers, etc. And then we're talking about where people are flipping in artificial intelligence to take the place of, writers and to take the place of sometimes the actors and actresses. And I'm gonna just let that one marinate with y'all, okay? Now, I know a lot of people are out here thinking that the Jamie Foxx that's been seen around Chicago is not the real one and that it's a clone. Okay. Well, I don't know if it's a soulless clone because if they are cloning humans, as people are talking about, they don't have a soul because only the Most High, the one who created all of us and created all of this, can give that consciousness. We as man cannot give that, cannot get the spirit, that which lives on once this body that we're in is gone, but you don't hear what I'm saying. Okay? If men are creating something, it's not a person. It has no soul. And we need to pray about whoever's doing that and playing God, because that's what they're doing. I feel the same way about cloning animals. Because I'm sorry, the Most High made all of this. Made all of this. And who are we as his creations to think that we can create what he created? Just because we're able to manufacture procreation by IVF. But look how long it took us to figure out how to do what the human body does naturally outside of the human body. That wasn't an easy feat. And yet now we have people who think that they can, you can't transfer the consciousness of the person. You cannot transfer the soul. You cannot create a soul. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I'm just rambling. I'm not saying that people aren't out there trying to do this stuff, because that would be naive of me. But what I am saying is that whatever they're doing is not creating a human being. If they're creating a clone, it's something else. It's not human. I don't even, because, it doesn't have the memories. It doesn't know. It's a whole situation with this whole concept of human cloning. We're not even going to talk about that tonight, but I'm going to say, I think, as I said before, we don't know what the heck. We do not know what the heck happened with Amy. It has all been guesses and speculation until or if he ever tells us what actually happened. We don't know ish. We know nothing. We know ish. And frankly, it's our damn business. Even though we think that we should know everything about, celebrities, we don't have the right to actually knowing his medical information unless he chooses to give it to us. And so far he hasn't. So we'll just have to wait. How about that part? But good to see that he's out and about and he's good. And if indeed he did have a stroke, it could have been many strokes. And I know someone who had many strokes, had several many strokes, and up walk with no slurs, speaking, or any of that stuff within a month, by the grace of God. And it's been several months. It's July, y'all. It's been on like 3 months. Which is a lot of time that someone could have recovered from stuff and not be a clown. Like y'all silly asses are out here saying. Woo, I tell you, Black social media, y'all crack me up sometimes. Y'all crack me up. Alright, y'all, Imma get out of here because I do have a fan going in here. It's nice not here at night, but now starting the fan, so that means Imma go to a cooler part of the house because, my office slash studio is adjacent to the kitchen, and, I was cooking earlier, so it's hot part of the house. Anyway, you guys, I will see y'all live on Wednesday. Until then, I offer you peace and blessings from the West Side. I hope that my little StreamYards is acting like it's got some sense now. It's gonna actually let me off because if it doesn't, we might be here for a while. All right, y'all. Hopefully, I'm out of here. Peace. Please let me out of here. Please, can I let me out?